The way we spend our time defines who we are. And for the most part, habits are the things that define who we are. Because habits determine how we spend our time. And so, for us to use our time way more wisely and productively, you should understand the concept of getting rid of bad habits, which you know you should, and putting in the good ones into your life that will benefit you quite greatly. So, first, we have to understand what the habit is made out of. The first one would be a cue. You're trying to work, you're in your work zone, and then you get a notification from your phone. After seeing that cue, after hearing it, you start to get the craving of wanting to press on the notification and perhaps, see what's in there. And to satisfy that craving, you start to take action, develop this response. So as you respond, you press on the notification and you start doom scrolling or watching some random video that you didn't plan to watch. And in this fourth phase, which is reward, you satisfy the craving of wanting to press the notification and then getting some dopamine out of it. And then before you know, pressing the notification becomes associated with your phone being put next to you. And so the next time, if you're not conscious enough, if you are not aware enough, you will pick that phone up and press on that notification again, and you will repeat that loophole, and you won't end it soon if you're not aware enough that it's a problem. But the moment you realize that you have the power to mold your habits and make them however you want them to be, you organize your life in such a manner that it only benefits you in the best way possible, which results in a way better life. So let's get to the point again. There's cue, craving, response, and then there's reward. So using this framework of what makes up a habit, which is a cue, a craving, a response, and a reward, you can use it to get rid of a bad habit or make up a good habit. And the way you do that is, for the cue, you either make it invisible or you make it very visible so that it's like in front of you and it's so easy to get the cue, or it's so hard. If you don't want to get that cue, which gets the whole loop going, if you don't want that to get that cue of your phone on your desk and then you pressing that notification, you just put that phone away. If you do want to interrupt yourself and get the loop going, you put the phone next to you with the notifications on. If, let's say, you keep on forgetting, which I used to, you keep on forgetting to train your neck, what you do is you put that weight right beside you, and at a certain time you make the cue, which could be an alarm, and then you literally set an alarm. You know your cue, you know what you have to do, and it's also going to be super easy. The response is going to be super easy because the weight is next to you, and the reward is going to be satisfying. At the end of it all comes down to this. For the cue part, you either make it super visible or invisible. For the craving part, you make the craving very attractive or unattractive. For the response part, you make the response either very difficult, very hard to do, or very easy to do. For the last part, you either make the reward very satisfying or not. And that's literally how you make up a habit. What you have to keep in mind is the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. Most of the things are made out of habits. And you should keep in mind that sloppiness also becomes a habit. The first time you make a mistake, all right, that might be a mistake. But the second time you made it means that you haven't learned from the last time. And so it's starting to become a habit. So form your habits wisely.